You know, the truth of God is the best thing over social media. We believe in a real Bible church, not mixed with anything but God. And to see how the word of the Lord brings brothers and sisters of different backgrounds to walk with the truth of the gospel is a blessing. When I sit and listen at various testimonies, how God transformed lives and minds. Like the brother here mentioned, he wanted his son to see there's other men like his father serving a real God. I enjoyed the song sung by my Hispanic brother. He was saying one Lord, one faith, one baptism in his language. That's a blessing. Now we hope everybody prepare themselves for the International Holy Convocation coming up in Greensboro. I hope to see everybody from the state of Ohio that's walking with the truth of the gospel. Look at what you used to do when you was in sin. You couldn't wait to go to the Super Bowl. Couldn't wait to go party. Now you should be more anxious to give your life to God and follow Him. Because we all got something to thank God for. We're still alive. And it's only God's mercy that have us here. So I am indebted to Him for the scriptures and the way of holiness that I refuse to compromise. Wonderful. I thank God I'm not like these other pastors out here. They're compromising. Most of them are thieves. The saints are only good enough for money and that's it. They care nothing about your soul. The most important thing you possess is your soul. And that should be the greatest priority of the preacher. Let me say to the brothers and sisters that are watching from Cincinnati, the church that we put a bid in for, it was sold. But don't worry. Don't worry. God will bless us with something better. In fact, we're already looking at a few more properties. Cleveland, we found some property here that we're going to look at. And I want to say to the brothers and sisters that are watching from Pittsburgh, many of you are asking, what's taking so long, Pastor Jennings? Well, our permits have just been approved by the city. You know, they don't care what kind of God you believe in. They don't care how you baptize. Any work that we want to do, there are some cities that are more strict than others. So there are certain things that designed, like the in-ground pool and all of that. So we had to get our architect to draw all of that up. And we had to present it to the city, and thank God they approved of it. So Pittsburgh, my crew will be back in Pittsburgh, starting work, knocking things down and getting things ready so we can dedicate Pittsburgh. Cincinnati and Cleveland, be praying that we want to put you on the map in a permanent spot. You that is in the Salisbury, Maryland area. You know, there's some areas you do good if you find a building. Because some areas just, you don't find churches or banks or things like that coming available for sale because the area is somewhat small. But we did find a beautiful building 30 minutes from the Salisbury, Maryland area. So you that is in Salisbury, our people will be going down there to check things out. To all brothers and sisters throughout the Bahamas, you that is in Freeport, Eleuthera,